I'm Julia with the Moorville Community Library, and I'm here to go over this week's Cozy Corner craft, proudly sponsored by ACI Architect. So this week we will be creating this, a little witch on the broom decoration. Oh goodness, it kind of blends in with everything. Oh, you can see the cat a little bit better that way. So yeah, so we're going to go over what you will get in your craft kit. We are going to have a black cat. Oh goodness, that is hard to see. Okay, there we go. And some string, a yellow piece of paper, a straw. Now it might not be this color in your kit, and that is okay. So it's just a bunch of different colors. And these are the big ones, so it's like a big Slurpee straw. And your bag. So you're going to be using your bag to create the broom part. All right, so let's see. I think the first thing to do is the broom part. So we're going to put these aside. With your bag, and you can cut and use any part of the bag that you want. I think I'm going to fold this here, and I'm just going to cut along this part. Use my scissors. Oh, okay, put that aside. I'm going to cut, I think, here as well. Okay. So this is going to be a long piece. Means I gotta cut again, but we're going to cut this way. It's different direction. The paper wants to go everywhere. Ah! Oh goodness, pieces all over. Okay, so you flatten that out and you got a big piece. On here, oh, it's a little bit buried, but right here, that's the end. So you would have, you'd be going around this part with a little bit longer. So you can see how long this goes. I think I'll just do this much. I just want this. Doesn't need to be a perfect line. It's a broom. Brooms aren't perfect, and that's okay. Just a bunch of little cuts. They're not going to go all the way along because you're going to want a part that isn't cut so you could wrap and glue. Just little cuts all along. You can just keep going as long as you want. Now they don't all have to be the exact same, just like that. Not very much at all. Okay. The next part is deciding how much you want wrapped around the broom. I think I'm going to get this piece and use this as my guide. So I did that. I think I'm just going to draw on here where I want this to go. You don't need to draw. You don't need to put guidelines. That's not that big of a deal. So now I know not to cut beyond this line. That actually helps quite a bit for me. I'm going to go all the way up. And you see how it's not all the way to the line? Keep cutting. And I'm going to do this whole row here. And yeah, it won't be very noticeable if you lose a piece and you cut one off accidentally, even if you go over the line. it will all come together still, because it's going to be a whole bunch of layers together. And all works out in the end either way. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, not too bad. I only got 2 little pieces. Now we're going to go ahead and attach it to our broomstick. We're going to use some glue. So you're going to want to put glue all along, however long that you've wanted to make it. So much glue. Lots and lots of glue. So if you're holding this down, be careful and put a lot into there, because these are a little bit fragile from all the cuts and they could rip. So just be aware of that. I'm going to roll my sleeves up. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to have it's about here, I think. Ooh. All right. So see the spot with where the staple was? It's going to get covered up. And we just roll and roll and roll. It's really just a whole bunch of rolling right now. So as you can see, this part's going to get a lot bigger. Now, because there's so much, it might want to move around a bit. I'm going to do this a little bit by hand. Ooh. Definitely gets a little bit trickier because I use the whole length. But as you can see, the pen mark isn't showing. Just gonna keep rolling. Oh, move it around a bit. Oh, there we go. And wish you'd be able to get it in there. Got a little extra glue. All together. Then you got a broom. So, for a little extra detail on this part, you can push them up. You should just kind of flip up a little bit. Let's do that as much as you want. Like that. And I'm going to get my fingers in here, put them in the middle, and just tussle it around. There you go. It sticks up quite a bit there. Now, next I'm going to put the yellow band on. Just like the paper bag, we're going to put a bunch of glue on. And you can put it anywhere in here that you want. I think right in the middle. And then again, we're going to roll and wrap it. Just going to squeeze it down. Squish, squish. Oh, looks like I didn't have enough glue on the end. That's okay. All right. All right, so that part's done. Yeah. Next is the string. Quite a few ways you can do this. You could go ahead and attach it to, you could probably attach it to like a paper clip or something maybe. But I'm just gonna squish it through and put it down in there. Just keep pushing it through. Eventually it's gonna come out through the other end. Right through there. All right. I'm gonna tie that at the end. For our cat, we're gonna fold this part right here. Yeah, a little bit tricky. Just like that. There. Now it's going to stand up. So I'm going to be attaching this onto here with some glue. I want quite a bit of glue. Just like that. Now, if it starts to not stick and stay on, you can use a little bit of tape if you got some as well. For now, this should work. Okay. Now, the last step is going to be tying the ends together. So what you'll do, get both your pieces, fold them together, and you're going to make a loop. It's just like that. And then you're going to wrap the ends under and through the hoop. And then you'll have string here and here. Then you're just going to pull. And there you go. You got a knot. And that is your little cat on a broom. Well, friends, thank you for joining me this week to make our cat on the broom. And you have a great week. Bye. Dad joke incoming. Haha. What was the cat's favorite spooky movie? Paranormal Activity.